If you're still manually editing videos, clipping footage, your pipeline is already outdated. Anthropic recently brought back Fable 5 and it's their most capable model yet, but 99% of people are using it wrong. They're asking Claude for scripts and then taking them to any other tool online, and it takes them a lot of time and the results are not always that great. And today I'm giving you the blueprint to fully automated UGC Machine. We will be connecting Higgsfield MCP through Claude Fable 5 and it's gonna be super insane. So let's just get started. So to get things started, you have to head to Higgsfield and search for the MCP button right here on the top. Then once you get here, you always have few options. So you can either connect the MCP, you can connect the CLI, or even do the skills. So for this example, we're gonna do the MCP one, and all you need to do is very simple because Cloud Code doesn't have a direct Higgsfield MCP in their library, so you have to connect it yourself, but trust me, it's very easy. So once you get here, just copy that link. Then when you head to Cloud Code, you have to click on this plus button, then you go on connectors, and you have to add a connector. Then it's pretty simple, just add a custom connector just right here, and just you have to insert this URL code. And you can call it, for example, Higgs, or you can call it a Higgsfield, so you can always know which connector is this. And once you get this, all you have to do is click on add, and it will actually add it onto the Cloud Code. So for example, I already have it. If I go to manage connectors, as you can see, I have Higgsfield, and all I need to do is just click on connect, and through my Gmail account I will be able to use it inside the Cloud Code. So if this checkmark is here, it's already connected and it's gonna be fully working. So once we have it connected, we have to create, for example, a new project that we will be building those UGC videos. So once inside here, I'm just gonna paste a simple prompt. So for example, using the Higgsfield MCP, you always have to mention to use the Higgsfield MCP at the first chat. Later on it will actually understand it, but for the first one just mention that use the Higgsfield MCP. Then what I'm saying, I'm asking to run the vidstream pipeline. So the vidstream pipeline is from the Higgsfield and it will be the one that creates the videos. So, and I asked what I want. I want to build a viral UGC campaign for new smart ring tech gadget, for example. First reason through the current top performing meta ad hooks for fitness wearables, then orchestrate Higgsfield video models to generate free, distinct high converting video variations. So I want one raw UGC style review and one cinematic aesthetic spot and one high energy wildcard. I'm doing this example so you can actually understand the capabilities. You can tell it to, for example, create 10 UGC videos. That's how this actually works. The speed is unmatched and you can create tons of videos instantly. So I'm just gonna hit that run. And the best part about it, it's gonna use the Fable 5 brain for this. So it's gonna be super smart, it's gonna be good at creating videos because Higgsfield, as you may know, the best video creation tool out here. So it's just gonna be super insane. So let me just wait a couple of seconds while it's generating and I'm gonna show you what we came up with. If we look at this, we will be able to see soon that it's now using the Higgsfield MCP. Right now, I don't see that coming up. And as you can see here, we got the Higgsfield logo. So now it's using the Higgsfield for this generation. So let me just get back to you in a couple of seconds. So it's just been a couple of seconds and we got the first image. So this is going to be the ring. Of course, you can upload your own product. It doesn't have to be a generated one because I'm just showing you an example. That's why I have this. So it's using Nano Banana Pro for this one. And it's now creating the videos. As you can see, Higgsfield generates videos. But first it actually analyzed the market trends. It saw what's trending and now it actually knows what to do, what videos to create. You don't have to write any prompts, you don't have to ask for prompts. You just ask for videos directly inside Cloud Code and you will have a ton of good videos. So as you can see, it's generating 3 videos total and I'm just gonna get back to you once all of them are done. So guys, and all of those 3 videos are done and they are insane. So the first one is the UGC style video. Let's just take a look at this. I'm gonna try to make it as loud as possible so you can hear it.
I tracked my sleep wrong for 6 months. Then I switched to this ring. My resting heart rate dropped 8 BPM in 3 weeks. Thursday.
So I think it looks super realistic. Then this one is the cinematic style. This one also looks just super insane and super realistic. And the last one is the one with high energy and just social ads. So let's just take a look at this one.
My recovery score called me out this morning.
This one is just so good that you can even look at this for hours. And moving on, it gave us those free videos and product reference image that's used on those videos. Of course, you can upload your own image. So let's do one more thing. So now what I'm asking to scale this up into a full viral UGC machine. I want to automate a faceless fitness motivation channel, and I'm going to be using the Fable 5 model as my brain and creative director, and I wanted to actually analyze the trends on TikTok, on Reels, so it knows what to create, and the Higgsfield MCP to generate 5 high retention vertical shorts. So let's just push that in, and that's how you can have a ton of videos for your faceless channel without even touching a camera, without touching your editing tools. You just generate them, post them, get views, get money. Like, that's super simple and that's super insane. So let me just get back to you once this generation is done. So we can already see the flow that's happening. We can see that it analyzes videos that are trending, then it updated the list and it created videos. So this was the first one. Then moving on was this one. Then these ones. So you have a completely new footage. You can always add text on top. So for example, if you go on uploading on Instagram, you just click on title, you just write a simple line of text in here, and this video will surely blow up because it's just fully cinematic. And of course, it's also generating the last one. It's gonna get done in a couple of seconds. And by using this, you will save hours of work. You will have original content no one can else copy. You can even set up a brand book, for example, how you want your videos to look like, the current style, the animations, the people you want inside. So it's just fully replaceable. So let's just take a look at the last one. Like the cinematic of this, it feels like you're watching a movie, but it's a short form video that took you like 1 minute to create. And I mean, the results are actually stunning. So the era of copy pasting prompts and running through different AI video generation tools are done. You can now do everything directly inside Cloud Code, and it takes you less time, it gets better results, and it also uses the most smartest brain, the Fable 5. And also place the link in my description, you can try that tool out and see what you can get from it. I do guarantee you it will save you hours of work and the results will be stunning. Also make sure to use my promo code to unlock a discount, so see you in the next one.